We're playing Minecraft every single day for an entire year without missing a single day. This is day 116 of our challenge, and as you can see, we're spending a good amount of time building an amazing jungle village. So if you like it, leave a comment down below because that can get you on our infamous wall of subscribers, which we are heading over to right now. But before I mention that, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we are also collecting a melon for every subscriber gained throughout the series. So hit that button if you haven't yet. And for today, Jespitin, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. You are now a legend. And you will be there until the end of time because this world is not going anywhere anytime soon. But let's get some of these bad boys. How about that? It's actually not nearly as many as I thought I would get. And then let's just take a moment to appreciate what we've built so far in this world. Let's go empty out some of our inventory, right? And let's just walk around. Let's get some cinematic views of what we have accomplished so far in this world because I just like taking a look from the outside in. Like I really haven't taken a step back. You know, I've kind of just been building and building and doing this and doing that. And there hasn't been really many days, if any, where I've just been like, okay, let me take a step back and just admire everything we've done so far. So how about we do that today? Let's just take a little time. Doesn't have to be the entire day, but let's take a little time to just appreciate the hard work that we have put into this world so far. Because it's been nothing short of that. It's been a lot of hard work. I can tell you that much. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. Let's ride a boat on over into our world. And let's go step by step. Like every build that we've done so far, and like maybe we could talk about it a little or something, but I mean we have 365 days. I know this isn't the best day because it's raining. Let's just take a look. I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm loving it, honestly. There's not much of it that I'm disliking. Yeah, no, I love all of it. I'm not unhappy with any of it so far. So you pull on in here, and obviously you got this nice view with this lake that was all natural, by the way. I did not build that. And then you head on over here. We got the infamous melon chest, which will eventually have 100,000 melons in it because we are going to hit 100,000 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. We got our wall of subscribers right here. Some amazing people so far and some amazing people yet to be added. Let's head over here to our starter base. And I wish like I was editing these videos because I would edit like the first day that we made this and just I would like to see what it looks like around this. Like there was a tree here. I remember thinking about building a bridge over to like a tree that we had right here and doing like what's it called? Endor, like Star Wars. If any of you watch Star Wars, it's like a jungle village with the Ewoks and everything. Those guys are hilarious, by the way. I love those guys. But yeah, I thought about doing like a little like jungle village with these houses and just building over. But then yeah, then we'll head down here and continue. We got our birds, actually. Let's say hi to our birds. We haven't said hi to them in a little. What's up, burb? How we doing, burb? Yeah, but then let's head down here. We got our farm village right over here, which is where we started. I believe this was our second build of the entire... Whoa. What's that guy? What's that guy doing in there? He doesn't belong there. You're not a cow or a sheep or a pig or whatever else we got in here. Do we even have pigs in here? I feel like we had pigs in here. But as you can see, this place is a mess with animals, but in a good way. And I think it came out pretty nice. And we got this guy who's been stuck here since I don't even know when. He must have been a baby and somehow got stuck up there, and then he's just stuck there for the rest of the time. And if you know that, you've been watching for a while. Then we built this, I believe was our second build, right here, which is our beautiful silo that, if you know what a silo is, doesn't necessarily look like a silo. There's not much to this build. We probably have to add like a second floor or something. It honestly would be a great build for a windmill, but we're just going to leave it as is because I kind of like it. I think it came out pretty nice. And then we got our horse stable with our horse right here. Used to be our tiny takeover farm for a short time being. Um, Also a nice build. I like this whole little area right here. This is probably one of my favorite areas that we built so far. And while we're over here, we might as well mention our Easter garden with the little Easter egg hunt. I believe there's 4, so we got one there, one there. I'm not even gonna be able to find these, and I put these there. Um, and one there. I thought there was 4. There might be 3, unless I'm not seeing one. I might have hit it so good I can't even find it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna call it 3. I feel like there's 4, but we're gonna call it 3. That was our Easter egg hunt for Easter. We built that just for some fun. We got our melon temple over there. I don't know in relation when everything else went up, so we'll just talk about everything as we see them. We'll go over to the melon temple in a little. We got our axolotl farm. I actually don't remember when I put this up either, but this is one of my favorite builds, I think. We are yet to put up, we want to put up an aquarium here. If you did not know, or if you're wondering why this isn't finished, we're going to put up an aquarium here, and we're leaving the space here to do so. So we force ourselves to do it. Otherwise, we'll never do it if we cover it up with this. Um, and our axolotls like to huddle in this corner right here. That's their safe space. So we won't take that away from them. We already blocked off. There was a hole down there, and they all were hiding down there, and we blocked it off. And yeah, now they just sit at the bottom, hang out. We got our villager merchant shop right here with our villagers, as you can see. We just traded with them not too long ago. But they're hanging out over there, and they're nice and safe. Nobody can really get in there that I know of. We got our wheat farm. 2 wheat farms, actually. Also, I think I put this up pretty early on. Don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty early on. It seems like everything I built was pretty early on. I don't really know. This was one of our newer builds. This is our tiny takeover farm. So let's go say hi to all our tiny friends. We got a name tag all of them, by the way. Why don't we do that? Let's do that right now. Let's name tag them. Let's go ahead, grab some name tags and slap them on with the might of Zeus. If you get that reference, hilarious, by the way. But let's go over here. It's a Phil Swift reference. Flex tape. If you ever seen that commercial, oh my, just great, just amazing. Okay, so let's name these. We got number 1, bacon. This costs XP to. Is that necessary, Minecraft? Really? You're gonna take my levels? Whatever. We got bacon. We got popcorn. We have another pig as well. What should our other pig be named? I don't know. Leave a comment. What should our other pig be named? And you can definitely name him. And I think, is that all we got? I believe that's all we got. Pretty sure. There's definitely more. There's a sheep. There's a pink sheep in there. So yeah, leave a comment what you want to name that pink sheep and what you want to name our other pig, our second pig. One of them's pink. One of them's orangish, I believe. Orangish brown, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm actually colorblind if you didn't know. So yeah. But it doesn't seem to affect anything that I build in Minecraft. So you're gonna be bacon. Actually, I already called the other one bacon. Okay, you're bacon. What's up, bacon? How you doing? All right, we gotta find popcorn. Where is he at? He could be anywhere. He is tiny. I feel like he's hiding out here somewhere. He could be hiding in these wheat farms. Oh, I see something. That's our other pig. That is not popcorn. Okay. Maybe I should have brought some seeds with me because I do not. Oh, there he is. He's right there. I see you, popcorn. Wow, he is small. He's blending right in. You are hiding back there. What's up, popcorn? You officially have a name. And then we got 2 pink sheep, I believe, actually, as well as our cow, Ronald. Was that you or was that me? I'm gonna blame you. There's Ronald. I was just talking about you, buddy. Yeah, so leave a comment what you want to name the rest of the animals. We'll probably get all of them in because we got multiple animals. Maybe we could even name that guy right there, Floating Cow Guy. Maybe we just name him Floating Cow Guy because that's kind of what I've been calling him. We got our enchantment room over here as well, which is pretty nice. I mean, I kind of like it. The more I come over here, I don't know. I looked better with my old shaders because this was like glowing purple and I didn't have these torches here and I gave it like a nice dark, like eerie enchantment room feel. It looked a little nicer with the other shaders, I won't lie, but I still like it. We got our mine down there. Not much to that. We got our massive melon farm right here, and I actually really do like how this build looks. On the inside, it looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorite builds on the inside. Like, it just looks so nice. It's so satisfying when all these melons are grown. Like, so cool looking down the rows. On the outside, it might need a little bit of work. There's not much to it. It's just kind of like boxy, and this glass doesn't really look that nice on the outside. But up here, it looks good. Pretty happy with the build overall. It's not complete yet. I did want to build like 2 castles going up and then a bridge across. We will get to that eventually. We got big plans for this world, honestly. So let's head over to our melon temple now, because why not? That's one of my favorite builds, I will say. I think I've probably said that about all of these builds, actually. I like a lot of the builds we've done so far. This is our infamous melon temple. This is where the melon gods reside. Well, I guess not reside. This is where we speak with the melon gods and tell them we need more melons because we're gaining more subscribers. And like I said, I mean, definitely the most unique build and definitely the most fitting for the jungle, I would say. And I think it looks great. It came out great. I tried to kind of build like a Mayan temple design, if you know what I'm referencing, like a real Mayan temple. We got this guy stuck up here. What's up, buddy? Good luck getting out of there. And let's head over here. Oh, we didn't even mention we have our storage room, which used to just be a hole in the wall, a very small hole in the wall, and this came out pretty nice, I would say, and definitely accomplishes the job and has more than enough storage than I think we'll need for the rest of the series. I mean, we have a ton of chests we have not even gotten to, and it seems like we don't really fill out the chests because we're constantly getting more wood and more stone bricks. So most of these chests just have a lot of random stuff in it. We need a disc player. I just saw a disc. We need one of these. We need a disc player. Do we have a cat disc? Oh, we need a cat disc. That's a banger. Cat disc, S tier. This disc, to be completely honest, I don't really know much about it, but it's probably a banger because it's C418, the GOAT. So then we got our dock build, which is what we are currently working on. And this is coming out pretty good. We got our little dock here. It's going to lead to a big boat. Well, I'm not going to say big yet because if I say big, then I'm committing to a big build. So probably a pretty decent sized boat right here. And we're going to have a little walkway to it, like a little plank walkway to it. That's the plan there. We got our mine shaft, well, pit kind of thing here. I actually like how this came out, but I wasn't realizing, like, when I was building it, you can't see the boathouse, and that's a flaw in the build. And there's not really, I mean, there's no going back at this point. We already put this down. We dug, well, we didn't dig down, but we put these chains down all the way to the bottom, and I'm just not redoing any of that because there's a little bit of pain. And then we got our boathouse right here, which honestly, I mean, looking from this angle looks great. Looking from this angle looks great. Looking from this angle, obviously, like I said, you can't see it, but it almost works because I was complaining how this was like a little unsymmetrical. Like this one goes from there to there, and then this one goes one out. I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm kind of just spitting gibberish probably to you. But let's go from close up. Like this does not line up with that post. and that was annoying me because I have OCD, because why not? And then this one does line up with that post, which I obviously like this design better, but for space purposes, we didn't do it on this side. Don't ask me why. Um, I wasn't really thinking too much at the time. But this build actually, all that being said, did come out pretty nice, and I do like it a good amount. So, and it's got some cool features to it. It's got this side little walkway. It's got this little walkway. It's a little tiny room in here with a little tiny window. It's a nice, smaller build. Um, I'm not, you know, the best at building small builds, but I think it came out pretty good looking. So I'm proud of it, and we'll leave it at that. And then we got this wall right here, which it's not really a build, but it's a pretty cool looking wall. I like doing this with walls with the little stripped logs and then the regular logs and the stripped log with the little fences and lanterns coming down. I think that came out nice. We have a little secret pathway back here, which I don't know what we're gonna hide back here. Maybe maybe villagers, because why not be devious? And yeah, I think that's the majority of our build so far. We have this little pond that goes all the way around. I showed you the other side of it, but it goes all the way around. It's pretty cool. I actually discovered this by accident. I was putting this flooring in, and then I just fell in here, and I was like, whoa, what's this? And I came over here, and there was a nice cave, and then my storage room was right here, so I was able to connect that, and then that connects to the dock, and we got a little pathway here, and yeah, it just kind of worked out. Definitely worked out pretty well. Now, talking about future builds. Obviously, like I mentioned, we do want 2 castles there. I think that would add so much to this world. 2 little nice castles right there, like jungle-y castles. We're going to have a custom tree here, which I'm committing to because I've never built a custom tree before, and I always see them and they look really cool, and I want to build a custom tree. So we're committing to a custom tree right here. That's final. We're committing to building a boat right there, because once again, I don't really build boats, but they're cool, and I want a boat, and I think it'd be great. And maybe we have like one parked here and one parked there. I don't really know. Instead of like out there, maybe we have like a boat parked there and a boat parked there. You know what I mean? Like, that could be pretty cool. And other than that, we got our trees here. We collected a few different trees. We got a spruce tree. We got a dark oak tree. We got some of these scary trees, the spooky trees, the spooky pale oak trees. Those are spooky because those creepy guys, what are they called? They're not called creepers. They're called creepings. Are they called creepings? I feel like they're called creepings. I could definitely be making that up. This is our automatic sugarcane farm. As you can see, I can automatically farm it by clicking the left button on my mouse. Yeah, it's not automatic. Not yet. Not yet. I've never built an automatic sugarcane farm, but I'm gonna do it. I promise. We're gonna get to that. So, all that being said, we have to commit to the next build. And the next build, I don't know. We're not committed yet. We have to commit. And I'm not committed. So the next build, we're gonna have a bridge here as well. I did mention that. I don't know exactly how, now that I put that there. Not quite sure how we're going to build a bridge that way. Maybe we have to figure out a different way to build a bridge. And maybe what would be really cool is, like, could we do a bridge here? A bridge here doesn't really make sense because we got this roof thing going on. I'm trying to think, how could we connect this to there without blocking off our pathway here? And I think like I said, the best way to do that would be a bridge up there, but we kind of blocked that off. But that's okay. We won't let that stop us. We're gonna build a bridge up here. I don't know how, but it's gonna go across there. But for now, it's just a balcony. But there's gonna be a bridge, I think, here. But we're not committing to that one yet. We're probably next going to commit to building some boats. And building boats is not my thing. So this might take a while. And I may need to watch a video or two just to see how to build a boat because I've never done it before. And I know I've said in the past I'm not the biggest fan of building tutorials, but I don't even know where to start with the boat. Like that's a different story. I'm not going against my word. I mean I do like building tutorials. I watch them all the time. I'm not going to lie. But I think copy and paste is not the best. It takes the creative aspect out of it. But when it comes to a boat, like I don't really know how to build a boat, if I'm being completely honest. But we're going to build a nice one, and I think it's going to go there. I think that's probably the most fitting spot for a boat or out there. But out there is like kind of far. Like I feel like there is like we got a nice area for it, but out there we don't have to, we're not limited to a certain amount of blocks like here. Then we got to park it there. Like it's got to be parked and the back's going to be facing here. But then I guess we can have like a little back entrance to it. Then it wouldn't feel like too much of a boat, I would think. So I think we're going to build it here. I think our boat is going to go right here. And we're going to get started on that probably tomorrow. But we're out of wood, so we need to get more wood. We don't have any levels, so we can't yet enchant an axe. I would love to enchant an axe. And let's see. By the way, I do know we are over 20 minutes, which is usually what we commit to, but I don't like how when I went to record and filled my storage up, like it's still nighttime to start the day, so I'm just gonna go until it goes daytime. Because why not? You guys get a little extra content today. Efficiency 2. That's better than nothing. We're gonna take that because why not? We got efficiency anywhere over here? We got silk touch, another silk touch. That's good for a pickaxe. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to chop some trees down. Let's grab ourselves some saplings because we just keep chopping trees down and we're not really replacing them too much. So let's grab ourselves some saplings. I do want to build a creeper farm eventually too. That is another build that we've talked about a little bit on this channel. And look at this sunrise. Just take a look at that. I mean, does it get any better? Does it really get any better? That's a perfect spot to leave off though. So as I always say, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you. The channel has grown immensely and I can't say thank you enough. Make sure to hit that subscribe button though. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want to get on the wall of subscribers. And that's it for day 116. I will see you tomorrow for day 117.